Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your strength, energy, and independence don't have to fade just because the years have passed. Picture being able to move with confidence, enjoy daily activities, and live life fully, even after 75. What if I told you that there's a natural, powerful way to rebuild muscle, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and boost your energy, all by harnessing the nutrients from a single, remarkable fruit protein that in some ways can be even more effective than eggs? Today, we're going to explore a science-backed approach that can transform how your body ages, helping you regain strength, vitality, and resilience. This isn't about gimmicks or quick fixes. It's about practical strategies that empower your body at the cellular level, enhance recovery, and give you the tools to live independently and confidently. Stay with me, because by the end of this talk, you'll discover how a simple change in your diet can create profound results, helping you reclaim strength, energy, and a sense of control over your health that you may have thought was gone forever. As we age, one of the most significant changes our bodies undergo is the gradual loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength, a condition known as sarcopenia. This process often begins subtly in our 60s but accelerates after 70, making everyday tasks increasingly challenging. By the time many people reach 75 and beyond, muscle decline can become a major factor in reduced mobility, increased risk of falls, and a loss of independence. Muscle is not just about strength or appearance. It plays a crucial role in overall metabolism, hormone regulation, and even immune function. When muscle tissue diminishes, the body's ability to process glucose effectively can decline, contributing to insulin resistance, weight gain, and higher risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes and cardiovascular disorders. Additionally, muscles act as shock absorbers for bones and joints, so losing muscle mass can indirectly accelerate bone density loss and joint problems, increasing the likelihood of fractures or arthritis-related pain. Sarcopenia is influenced by multiple factors, including hormonal changes like declining testosterone and growth hormone, reduced physical activity, inadequate protein intake, and chronic inflammation. Seniors often underestimate the importance of proactive strategies to counteract this process, assuming muscle loss is inevitable. However, research shows that even in advanced age, muscles retain the ability to respond to proper stimulation through targeted resistance training and adequate nutrition. Understanding sarcopenia is critical because it frames the urgency of interventions, recognizing that maintaining muscle is not merely a cosmetic or lifestyle goal, but a vital component of longevity, independence, and quality of life. By acknowledging the physiological reality of accelerated muscle loss after 70, older adults and their caregivers can prioritize exercise, protein-rich diets, and other supportive lifestyle choices to preserve strength, functional capacity, and overall health, transforming the trajectory of aging from decline to resilience. As we age, the role of protein in maintaining health becomes increasingly critical, particularly for those over 75. Protein is the building block of muscle, and without adequate intake, the body struggles to repair and regenerate muscle tissue efficiently. Unlike younger adults, older individuals experience a phenomenon called anabolic resistance, where their muscles are less responsive to the protein they consume. This means that the standard protein recommendations for younger adults are often insufficient for seniors, and higher intake is necessary to stimulate muscle protein synthesis effectively. Experts suggest that older adults aim for around 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day, distributed evenly across meals to maximize absorption and utilization. Quality of protein is equally important. Proteins that contain all essential amino acids, particularly leucine, are most effective at promoting muscle growth and repair. Leucine acts as a signal that triggers muscle-building pathways, helping counteract the effects of age-related muscle loss. Protein also plays a vital role beyond muscles, supporting immune function, hormone production, and tissue repair, all of which are crucial for healthy aging. Many seniors face challenges in meeting these protein needs due to factors like reduced appetite, dental issues, or dietary restrictions, which makes finding accessible and nutrient-dense protein sources essential. Incorporating protein-rich foods such as lean meats, dairy, eggs, legumes, and certain high-protein fruits or plant-based powders can help ensure adequate intake. Combining protein consumption with physical activity, especially resistance training, further amplifies its effects on muscle preservation. Recognizing the heightened importance of protein after 75 transforms dietary habits from simply meeting caloric needs to actively supporting strength, mobility, and long-term health outcomes, allowing seniors to maintain independence, reduce risk of injury, and enhance overall quality of life. While animal-based proteins like eggs, meat, and dairy have long been considered the gold standard for building muscle, certain fruits and plant-based sources are now emerging as powerful alternatives, particularly for seniors over 75. These fruit-based proteins are often concentrated extracts or powders derived from nutrient-dense fruits, providing not only essential amino acids but also bioactive compounds that support muscle health in ways traditional proteins cannot. Unlike eggs, which primarily provide protein but limited phytonutrients, these fruits deliver antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and unique peptides that enhance muscle repair and growth. Some fruit proteins are rich in branched-chain amino acids, especially leucine, which is essential for stimulating muscle protein synthesis, while also offering compounds that improve cellular signaling and metabolic efficiency. Beyond muscle growth, the combination of protein and phytonutrients helps counteract oxidative stress, a key contributor to age-related muscle degradation, and reduces chronic inflammation that can otherwise impair recovery. Additionally, many fruit proteins are highly digestible and hypoallergenic, making them particularly suitable for older adults who may have sensitivities to dairy or eggs. This improved digestibility ensures that the body can absorb and utilize the protein effectively, maximizing its impact on muscle maintenance. The inclusion of fruit-based proteins also introduces a wider array of micronutrients, such as vitamin C, potassium, and polyphenols, which further support connective tissue, bone health, and cardiovascular function, all of which are critical for seniors engaging in resistance or functional training. By integrating these fruits into a balanced diet, older adults can obtain a dual benefit: high-quality protein to stimulate muscle repair and phytonutrient support to protect against the systemic challenges of aging, creating a holistic approach to maintaining strength, mobility, and overall vitality in the later decades of life. One of the most important factors in effective nutrition for seniors is not just the quantity of protein consumed, but how well the body can absorb and utilize it, a concept known as bioavailability. Some fruit-based proteins have an advantage over traditional sources like eggs because they are more easily digested and absorbed, allowing the body to use a higher proportion of the protein for muscle repair and growth. Digestibility is particularly important for individuals over 75, as aging often slows down digestive processes, reduces enzyme production, and can lead to decreased nutrient absorption. Even if a senior consumes enough protein, inefficient absorption can limit the muscle-building benefits. Certain fruit proteins are engineered or naturally structured to be highly soluble, meaning they break down quickly in the digestive tract and release amino acids into the bloodstream efficiently. This rapid availability ensures that muscles receive the nutrients they need during the critical window after physical activity, when repair and growth are most active. In addition, fruit proteins often come with bioactive compounds that support gut health, which further enhances nutrient absorption. Compared to eggs, which contain protein in a more complex matrix with fats and cholesterol, fruit proteins can provide a cleaner, more targeted source of amino acids without putting extra strain on the digestive system. This is particularly beneficial for seniors who may have digestive sensitivities or require controlled diets. High digestibility, combined with a complete amino acid profile, ensures that these proteins are not only absorbed but also effectively utilized by muscle cells. By focusing on protein sources that the body can readily assimilate, older adults can maximize the benefits of their diet, support muscle maintenance, and maintain functional strength, even when faced with the natural declines in digestive efficiency and metabolism that accompany advanced age. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes a silent but significant contributor to muscle loss and overall health decline, making the anti-inflammatory properties of certain foods particularly valuable for seniors. Many fruit-based proteins offer not only essential amino acids for muscle repair, but also powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help counteract the low-grade, persistent inflammation commonly seen after 75. Chronic inflammation can interfere with muscle protein synthesis, slow recovery after exercise, and contribute to conditions such as arthritis, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease, all of which can indirectly accelerate muscle deterioration. The antioxidants found in fruit proteins, including flavonoids, polyphenols, and vitamin C, neutralize free radicals that damage cells and tissues, reducing oxidative stress that would otherwise impair muscle function. Certain fruits also contain compounds that specifically modulate inflammatory pathways, lowering levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines and supporting a more balanced immune response. This dual action, providing high-quality protein while simultaneously reducing inflammation, creates a synergistic effect, allowing muscles to repair more efficiently and maintain strength even in advanced age. In contrast, traditional protein sources like eggs offer limited anti-inflammatory support, meaning that while they supply building blocks for muscle, they do not actively combat the underlying biochemical factors that hinder muscle maintenance in seniors. Incorporating fruit-based proteins into the diet can also support recovery after resistance training or everyday physical activity, as the reduced inflammatory burden allows for faster repair of muscle fibers. Additionally, lowering systemic inflammation can improve energy levels, joint comfort, and overall metabolic health, indirectly enabling older adults to engage more consistently in physical activity, which further reinforces muscle preservation. By choosing protein sources with built-in anti-inflammatory benefits, seniors can address both the structural and biochemical challenges of aging, enhancing not only muscle mass but also resilience, mobility, and long-term health outcomes. Nitric oxide plays a crucial role in supporting muscle health, particularly for seniors over 75, by improving blood flow and nutrient delivery to tissues. Certain fruit-based proteins and their associated compounds can stimulate the production of nitric oxide in the body, which acts as a signaling molecule that relaxes blood vessels and enhances circulation. Improved blood flow is essential for aging muscles because it ensures that amino acids, oxygen, and other nutrients reach muscle fibers efficiently, supporting repair, growth, and overall function. As we age, circulation naturally declines, and muscles may not receive sufficient nutrients, limiting their ability to respond to exercise or dietary protein. By increasing nitric oxide availability, these fruit compounds help counteract this age-related decline, essentially priming muscles to utilize the protein they receive more effectively. Additionally, nitric oxide supports mitochondrial function, which is critical for energy production in muscle cells, allowing seniors to maintain strength, endurance, and functional mobility. Unlike traditional protein sources such as eggs, which supply amino acids but have minimal effect on blood flow or vascular health, certain fruit proteins provide this dual benefit, combining structural support with enhanced physiological efficiency. Increased nitric oxide levels also help reduce vascular stiffness, which is common in older adults and can contribute to hypertension and reduced exercise tolerance. For seniors engaging in resistance training or even light physical activity, the improved delivery of nutrients via enhanced blood flow can accelerate recovery, reduce fatigue, and maximize the effectiveness of each workout session. Beyond muscles, nitric oxide supports heart and vascular health, creating a synergistic effect where improved circulation benefits multiple organ systems while simultaneously enhancing muscle maintenance. Incorporating nitric oxide promoting fruit proteins into a senior's diet addresses both the mechanical and metabolic challenges of aging muscles, ensuring that strength, repair, and overall vitality are supported even in later decades of life. Mitochondria, often called the powerhouses of the cell, play a critical role in maintaining muscle health, and their function becomes increasingly important for seniors over 75. These tiny organelles generate the energy required for every cellular process, including muscle contraction, repair, and protein synthesis. As we age, mitochondrial efficiency naturally declines, leading to reduced energy production, quicker muscle fatigue, slower recovery, and an increased risk of sarcopenia. Fruit-based proteins can help support mitochondrial health in multiple ways. Certain fruits contain bioactive compounds such as polyphenols, flavonoids, and antioxidants that protect mitochondria from oxidative stress, which accumulates over time and damages cellular structures. Additionally, some fruit proteins provide amino acids that are not only building blocks for muscle, but also act as signaling molecules that stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, the process by which new mitochondria are formed. Enhancing mitochondrial density and efficiency means that muscle cells can generate energy more effectively, improving endurance, strength, and functional capacity even in advanced age. This is particularly relevant for seniors who engage in resistance or aerobic exercise, as energy demands are higher and the ability to sustain activity is directly linked to mitochondrial performance. Unlike traditional protein sources like eggs, which primarily supply amino acids without offering targeted mitochondrial support, fruit-based proteins provide a combination of nutrients and bioactive compounds that nourish both the structural and energy-producing components of muscle cells. Supporting mitochondria also benefits overall metabolism, as efficient energy production helps regulate glucose utilization, reduce fatigue, and maintain a healthy body composition. By incorporating fruit proteins that enhance mitochondrial function, Seniors can not only preserve muscle mass, but also improve their energy levels, resilience, and capacity to perform daily activities independently, addressing a key aspect of healthy aging that extends beyond muscle size to encompass cellular vitality and systemic well-being. Combining proper nutrition with resistance exercise is one of the most effective strategies for maintaining and building muscle after 75, and fruit-based proteins can play a pivotal role in this process. As we age, muscles become less responsive to the signals that promote growth, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. Resistance training, through exercises such as weightlifting, bodyweight movements, or resistance bands, stimulates the muscles, signaling them to repair and grow. However, without adequate protein, the body cannot fully capitalize on these signals. Fruit-based proteins provide a high-quality source of essential amino acids that are easily absorbed and utilized by aging muscles, helping to amplify the benefits of exercise. When consumed around the time of physical activity, these proteins supply the building blocks necessary for muscle repair and adaptation, allowing seniors to regain strength, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls. Additionally, many fruit proteins contain bioactive compounds that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can slow recovery and limit gains from exercise. By lowering these physiological barriers, fruit-based proteins ensure that each workout is more effective and that muscles respond optimally to the stimulus. The combination of targeted nutrition and consistent resistance exercise also supports metabolic health, helping seniors maintain body composition, enhance insulin sensitivity, and preserve functional independence. Unlike traditional protein sources that may be harder to digest or less rich in supporting compounds, fruit proteins offer a comprehensive approach by addressing both structural and systemic needs, creating an environment in which muscles can thrive. Over time, integrating fruit-based protein with resistance training not only helps maintain lean mass, but also strengthens connective tissue, improves joint stability, and boosts overall energy, making daily activities easier and more sustainable. This synergy between diet and exercise is essential for seniors who wish to remain active, mobile, and independent well into their later years. Metabolic health becomes increasingly important after 75, as the body's ability to process nutrients efficiently declines with age. Muscle loss, reduced physical activity, and changes in hormone levels can contribute to insulin resistance, slower metabolism, and unwanted fat accumulation, all of which increase the risk of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular problems. Fruit-based proteins can play a significant role in improving metabolic health by providing high-quality amino acids that support muscle maintenance, while simultaneously delivering bioactive compounds that enhance nutrient utilization and insulin sensitivity. Maintaining or increasing muscle mass is particularly crucial because skeletal muscle is a primary site for glucose uptake, meaning that stronger muscles help regulate blood sugar more effectively. Certain fruits contain compounds that modulate enzymes and cellular pathways involved in glucose metabolism, making it easier for the body to process carbohydrates and store energy efficiently. Unlike eggs or other traditional proteins, which mainly supply amino acids, fruit proteins offer a dual function. They nourish muscles and actively support metabolic regulation. Additionally, fruit proteins often come with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents that reduce oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to metabolic dysfunction in older adults. Improved metabolic health also means better energy levels, reduced fatigue, and enhanced ability to participate in daily activities or exercise, creating a positive feedback loop where stronger muscles support metabolism and better metabolism supports muscle function. Incorporating fruit-based proteins into the diet allows seniors to manage body composition, preserve lean mass, and maintain functional independence more effectively than relying solely on conventional protein sources. Over time, this approach helps reduce the risk of chronic disease, improves overall vitality, and ensures that the body remains capable of efficiently converting nutrients into usable energy, supporting both physical performance and long-term health well into advanced age. Cardiovascular health is a critical consideration for seniors over 75, as heart and blood vessel function naturally decline with age, increasing the risk of hypertension, atherosclerosis, and other cardiovascular diseases. Maintaining healthy muscles is not just about strength, it is closely linked to overall cardiovascular wellness. Fruit-based proteins offer a unique advantage in this regard because they combine essential amino acids for muscle repair with bioactive compounds that support vascular function. Certain fruits contain nitrates, polyphenols, and flavonoids that help relax blood vessels, reduce arterial stiffness, and improve circulation, which in turn enhances oxygen and nutrient delivery to muscles. Improved circulation not only supports muscle growth and recovery, but also reduces the strain on the heart during physical activity, allowing seniors to engage in exercise safely and effectively. Unlike traditional protein sources such as eggs, which provide limited cardiovascular benefits beyond basic nutrition, fruit proteins actively promote heart health while simultaneously aiding muscle maintenance. This dual effect is particularly valuable because stronger muscles and a healthier cardiovascular system work together to improve functional capacity, balance, and endurance, reducing the likelihood of falls and injuries. Furthermore, many fruit proteins are low in cholesterol and saturated fat, making them an ideal choice for seniors who need to manage lipid levels while still meeting protein requirements. The antioxidants present in these fruits also help reduce systemic inflammation, a key contributor to both muscle loss and cardiovascular disease, providing a holistic benefit that supports multiple systems at once. By integrating fruit-based proteins into their diet, seniors can address the interconnected challenges of aging, supporting heart health, enhancing circulation, and providing the nutrients necessary for muscle repair and strength, thereby improving overall vitality, energy levels, and long-term resilience in a way that conventional proteins alone cannot achieve. Maintaining bone and joint health becomes increasingly important for seniors over 75, as age-related declines in bone density and joint function can compromise mobility, increase the risk of fractures, and limit participation in everyday activities. Muscle strength is closely linked to skeletal and joint integrity because muscles provide support and stability to bones, absorb impact during movement, and help maintain proper posture. Fruit-based proteins offer a unique advantage in this area because they deliver high-quality amino acids needed for muscle repair, while also supplying bioactive compounds, vitamins, and minerals that support connective tissue and bone health. Certain fruit proteins contain compounds that stimulate collagen production, which is essential for maintaining the elasticity and strength of tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Collagen not only strengthens joints, but also reduces the likelihood of injuries during exercise or daily activities. Additionally, fruit proteins often provide micronutrients like potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C, which are critical for bone mineralization, reducing inflammation, and supporting the structural integrity of bones. Unlike traditional protein sources such as eggs, which primarily supply amino acids without these additional connective tissue benefits, fruit-based proteins create a more holistic approach to musculoskeletal health, addressing both muscle and skeletal systems simultaneously. For seniors, the synergy between strengthened muscles and improved joint and bone support translates into enhanced balance, mobility, and functional independence, allowing them to perform daily tasks with confidence and reduce the risk of falls. Regular consumption of fruit-based proteins, combined with weight-bearing or resistance exercises, further amplifies these benefits by stimulating bone remodeling and maintaining muscle mass, creating a feedback loop that supports overall musculoskeletal resilience. By integrating these proteins into a balanced diet, older adults can proactively protect their bones and joints while maintaining muscle strength, ensuring that they remain active, agile, and capable of enjoying an independent, high-quality life even in advanced age. Practical implementation of fruit-based proteins is essential for seniors over 75 because meeting the heightened protein needs at this age can be challenging due to reduced appetite, dental issues, digestive sensitivities, or dietary restrictions. Unlike conventional protein sources such as eggs or meat, fruit-based proteins are often easier to consume, highly digestible, and can be incorporated into meals in versatile ways without adding excess fat, cholesterol, or calories. Many fruit proteins are available in concentrated powders or extracts that can be mixed into smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or soups, making it simple for seniors to consume sufficient protein throughout the day without feeling overwhelmed by large portions. These proteins are also generally hypoallergenic and gentle on the digestive system, reducing the risk of gastrointestinal discomfort, which can be a concern for older adults. Furthermore, the nutrient-dense nature of these proteins provides additional bioactive compounds, antioxidants, and micronutrients that support overall health beyond just muscle maintenance. For example, vitamins, minerals, and polyphenols found in fruit proteins can enhance immunity, reduce inflammation, and support cardiovascular and joint health, making them a holistic addition to a senior's diet. Timing of intake can also be optimized for maximum benefit. Consuming fruit-based protein after exercise or resistance training helps stimulate muscle protein synthesis when the body is most receptive, accelerating repair and growth. Integrating these proteins into daily routines does not require drastic dietary changes, allowing older adults to maintain familiar eating patterns while enhancing their nutritional intake. Practical strategies such as keeping pre-measured protein powders, adding them to favorite meals, or rotating different fruit-based options can ensure consistency and adherence. By making protein intake convenient, enjoyable, and nutrient-rich, seniors can more effectively support muscle maintenance, metabolic health, and overall vitality, empowering them to remain active, independent, and resilient in later life. In conclusion, building and maintaining muscle after 75 is not only possible but essential for preserving independence, mobility, and overall health. By embracing the power of fruit-based proteins, seniors can provide their muscles with high-quality amino acids while benefiting from antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and nutrients that support cardiovascular, bone, and joint health. When combined with regular resistance exercise and a mindful approach to diet, these proteins create a holistic strategy that addresses the unique challenges of aging, from cellular energy production to improved circulation and metabolic function. Aging does not mean giving up strength or vitality. It means making smarter choices that allow the body to thrive in later years. I encourage everyone here to take these insights to heart and make small, consistent changes that nourish your muscles and support your overall well-being. Your strength, energy, and resilience can grow at any age, and it is never too late to invest in yourself. Good luck on your journey to stronger muscles and healthier living, and thank you for your attention and commitment to embracing a vibrant, active life.